Okay, so as you've probably seen, most kettlebell exercises involve in some way or another squats. And that's really, really important what we're going to be doing, because squats use the biggest, most powerful muscles in the body, which means that we get a nice cardiovascular benefit from the work that we're doing, and we burn more calories, and we get rid of more fat, and that's all really awesome to what we need to do. So, we're going to look at the squat first of all, and then we're going to look at how we use that with the weight. First of all, you want to make sure your feet are nice and far apart to start with. You can move them in as you're more comfortable, but start with them nice and far apart. And as you can see, your toes are pointing slightly outwards. That's really important. Then, I take the weight to the shoulder and I swing down and back up. So we're looking at that first swing we were doing, but instead of swinging it past the body, you can see I'm now swinging it into the middle. My knees are going over my toes, so my knees are pointing slightly outwards as well. I'm making sure they don't go straight or go in a line which is different to the line that my toes are currently guiding out for them, which is that nice sort of slightly outwards degree. And I'm looking to make sure that everything happens at the same time, so I reach the bottom of the movement with my legs, at the same time I reach the bottom of the movement with the weight. And even though I'm swinging down nice and slowly here again, as I move more quickly in the workouts, I want to make sure that the movement is still nice and controlled. That my weight still stays in my heels. That my upper body still stays reasonably upright. I don't want to be leaning all the way down and through here. Nice and tall. Well, not tall because I'm just going down, but you get the idea. Okay, so from the side, you want to make sure that as you move up and down, the spine isn't bending, the core is working nice and hard to keep everything nice and neat and tidy, don't arch forward or arch backwards. And the legs maintained in nice lines over the toes, nice and straight, nice and smooth. Also, as I swing down between the legs, I want to make sure my core isn't turning, so my body isn't twisting with that swing. Because I'm adding this momentum in, there is a natural tendency for the body to do that. I'm just going to make sure that doesn't happen. And then once we're happy with that, you can add in the variations you already know. So the arm comes straight up, still making sure the body isn't twisting. Nice and tall at the top. You can add in both hands. And this is slightly easier in a way here, because when I swing down, my body isn't in the way. I've got a little bit more distance to play with as I move down. Finally, I can also drop behind the body. And with these movements, especially the double-handed ones, we're making sure that the momentum isn't carrying you backwards. As I stand, I should be completely still apart from the movement at the top. So it should be exactly the same as the movements you've already practiced when you're standing up. This should really be no different at all. Shouldn't be like you add more momentum or you twist or turn any differently. I'm still and my arms work. Okay, so that's it for all the fundamentals. We've obviously seen a lot of movements with momentum, with swinging the weight about, so I want you to be especially careful that you're not swinging the weight into your body or anything like that, especially when you're going behind the head, it can swing back and do really good. But once you're happy with all those movements, you're ready to try one of the workouts, which is really, really cool. But I don't want you to forget about these movements, so I still want you to maybe use these videos as warm-ups. Even when you're really, really comfortable with them, it'll get you moving, get you ready to actually do the full workout, and also let you remember the key points of form for each of the basic movements, so you're not going to do anything strange or weird once you actually start working out. So, go grab yourself a drink, click on the next video, and we'll actually put these movements into practice. So you for that.